Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today I thought we'd take a look at Finn from Star Wars 6-inch Blackline series. This guy's one of the new characters for Episode 7, and whenever I went out on Force Friday, he's one of the first characters that I grabbed, him and Rey, just because whenever it comes to human characters, I always have issues with eyes, are they both looking the right way? So I wanted to make sure that I grabbed like 3 of him, and then I was kind of like, which one's better than the other, and this is the one that I came out with. You get figures like the Stormtroopers or Boba Fett, they don't have eyeballs, so well, I'm sure they do under their mask, but on the figure itself, then it's hard to mess this up because it looks really good. You bring in another figure that has eyeballs, like like a Luke Skywalker. Sometimes they do some wonky stuff. So one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I paid attention to, and I think I got 2 pretty good ones. Now, this character or this figure and Chewbacca are the ones that are being sitting on shelves that you can probably still find, locally wherever you live. But I understand the Chewbacca because they've already come out with that figure. This one's just got a few different shades. Finn's a totally new character, so I don't know why he's sitting on the shelves. I don't know if there's a lot of problems with his eyes. I only have one gripe. So you get the positive with the negative. You can kind of see that his eyes are, let me get that focus, are kind of looking up. So I gotta have to tilt his head down a little bit so he's kind of like looking straight at you. If I, just did his face like straight forward. Now it looks like he's looking at the air or something, like, oh, is that the Millennium Falcon? So he does have some eye issues, and like I said, I picked up 3 real quick, and I was like, which one's the best one? And it was kind of this guy. I think some had some wonky eyes. This guy, his only problem is he's kind of looking up a little bit, so you gotta see, now he's looking straight at you, but now he's kind of, it looks like he's serious. So it's not that big of a problem with me, but something that I thought is worth bringing up, just because maybe some people do have issues with that. Now, as far as his weapon, I think it's really cool. So this is the first time that we've gotten this mold for a blaster, and you can see that it's kind of this kind of gold look, but it's got some black wash on there, which I think is really cool, and then it's got some silver paint as well. Some black paint around here, going around the gun. There's some silver right there, so I like that. More stuff like this. I hope Hasbro does. With the black wash. You bring in Luke's gun. It's black with the silver there. Hey, maybe some kind of silver wash. Something that looks decent. Like this looks good. The snow speeders where they try to scuff them up with some gray paint. That didn't look good. But you can get some pretty cool poses out of him. You can have it just kind of like this, like I had, or where he's shooting someone. Again, he's got to, so he can look down his sights. He's got to look down. So, but we'll go ahead and take that out of the way. The only, I guess, negative is this hand is always in, like, it needs a gun in it. Otherwise, I don't know, it looks silly, like he's about to pick his nose or something. So, but there's some nice color on him. You can see some red, some silver going with the buckle right there, and also down here, I do like kind of like this wash down here. So, his feet are a little bit dirty, or the bottom of his pants are a little bit dirty. We've seen him in I believe, a snow scene, and also, in dirt, and probably all different places, he'll be. So, to keep, the bottom of your pants completely clean, I like this. It's not so clean. So it just adds a little bit more character to the figure. I do dig that. As far as articulation goes, obviously the head does go back and forth. It just doesn't really matter because he's got to always kind of look down a little bit. So he's looking at you right now. It does rotate. The jacket, this is one separate piece. So this could actually come off the, as you can kind of see, but I don't know why you would, because then it'll look like a black tank top and then orange sleeves for some reason. But the arms, they do go all the way out. They rotate. He can bend here at the elbow, rotate there. This hand, it goes up and down, or this hand goes in and out. And then you have the ab crunch, so you can get your twist there and then also go back and forth. The legs all the way forward, just about all the way back, except for the butt plate. It's kind of stopping that there. You have thigh swivel here. Those actually move quite nice. They're not too stiff, not too loose. The legs or knees double jointed, and then again the feet can be rotated as well and going up and down. So I like this figure. We'll probably get, another Finn. I'm sure we will. But other than, him kind of looking down with his eyes looking up, it's the only problem that I think people might have. As far as wonky eyes, this one doesn't have it, and I don't think that really I've seen too many that have. So, but just about all of them are kind of, looking up. So you got to tilt his head down. As far as size comparison, I want to make sure I bring this in with another human. He's just a little bit taller than Luke Skywalker, but Luke is also one of the shorter figures other than Leia. You bring in, Boba Fett. He's obviously quite a bit taller, and we'll just grab a First Order Stormtrooper because we do see him in the preview. I think that's the first time we see him. And the very first one is whenever he's in a Stormtrooper outfit. So as you can see, he is a little too short to be a Stormtrooper as well. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.